Give us some time. Let's get YouTube going. Come on, people. Come on, please hurry up. There we go. Okay, I see myself here. Let's lower this. Here, let's use the main accessory for that. Okay. Now, make sure we have everything in order. Gotta do the test, guys. Let's always do the chat test. Gotta be professional with this, guys. Once that message pops up in the chat, then we'll get started. There we go. Man, I'm terrible. What's going on, everyone? My name is NW97, and we are now live. We're continuing playing Final Fantasy VII. This is part 13, and yeah, we are here, and we're continuing with the story of Cloud's past. So I'm just calling it Doofenshmirtz Backstory Part 2. If you guys enjoy this live stream, especially later on in the future, make sure you go ahead to put a comment of the timeline of your most favorite part of the video to make it easier for everyone who doesn't have as much time watching the entire live stream. Even I don't have enough time to watch it back, all the live streams, but sometimes I watch certain amounts of it to see how to improve these videos. And yeah, just go ahead and do that. And make sure you go ahead to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Especially with certain things going on with YouTube algorithms. And also make sure you hit the notification bell. Apparently that helps a lot with being updated with videos. So yeah, just keep an eye on that. And make sure you check out all of the social media stuff in the link in the description. It's my Facebook, my Twitter, my Twitch, even though I don't do much on it. All I do is just watch other people. And maybe I should host some people just to see what kind of people I watch. Mainly I've been looking at the Monster Hunter World main community. That is the English community. It's actually pretty cool people. So anyway, rabbit hole. We're playing Final Fantasy VII. So yeah, check all those out, and let's get started. Normally I don't start off with the save file because you know, it's not as professional. However, in this circumstance, we actually start off where we last stopped, which is in the middle of a backstory. So uh, I guess Square Enix decided just to have, or I'm not Square Enix, SquareSoft back then, just decided like, hey, let's give the reader a break in case they needed to leave. So perfect opportunity. We're just gonna keep on going where we left off. So let's go ahead and get started. So here we go. Okay, here's everyone. Oh, excuse me. Okay, Mr. T. I get it. Arieth, were you waiting outside then? Yes. Okay, so context here, guys. We just left the story where Cloud and Sephiroth were in the Mako reactor, and they found like Hojo's experiments with a whole bunch of soldier members getting like drenched in Mako, making them look into monsters. And then Sephiroth was questioning his existence because he was probably thinking the same thing happened to him. That's why he was so unnaturally powerful. And then suddenly you saw this monster come out one of its cages. So you do have that circumstance. So yeah, context there. Yes. We returned to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confined himself in the inn. He'd even try to talk to me. Okay. Then all of a sudden he just disappeared, right? We found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim. The villagers used to call it the Shinra Mansion. Long ago, people from Shinra used to live in that mansion. Yeah, the biggest one. I guess we're out in the mansion. We're in the inn and all that. Okay, we're just gathered there. We have the one guard following us. He seems like a cool guy, right? I like that guard. He's actually a pretty cool guy. I like him a lot. Okay. I guess we're going up. Very interesting place this is. Yeah, whatever. So let's go ahead and talk to this guy. There's no sign of Sephiroth, but I saw him go into this room. Okay. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is fun. Oh, a secret passage. Who knew? Oh, it is Shinra we're talking here. They have a whole bunch of secrets, I would guess. And basically has his own dungeon and all. Pretty creepy indeed, but that's okay. And you have a science experiment with its own library. Okay, Sephiroth. An apparently dead organism was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. Professor Gas named that organism Genova. X year, X month, X day, Genova confirmed to be an agent. X year, X month, X day, Genova project approved. The use of Mako Reactor 1 approved for use. So I'm guessing this is in Medgar, right? Where Genova is being held in the Shinra building, right? You're just looking through all the history of the science stuff. Okay. So that's just studying. My mother's name is Genova. Genova Project. Is this just a coincidence? Professor Gas, why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die? Yeah, why did you die? It's kind of sad, really. Okay. Let me be alone. Okay, Sephiroth, you seem to be a nice guy. Okay, Sephiroth. If you insist. Sephiroth didn't come out of the Shinra Mansion. Oh, he's just reading all the books. Have you ever done that before? Get to the library, just read all the books in one aisle? He continued to read as if he was possessed by something, and not once he came to the light out of the basement. I didn't read that entirely, but that's okay. I guess Cloud's just chilling there. Who knows how long they've been there? Sephiroth just continued to read and read and read. Well, he is the main guy, so he had to investigate everything, right? Okay, so the music's all creepy and all. Oh, here he is. Sephiroth seems different. In what way? Ooh, what's going on? This is like major backstory moment right now. Okay. Ha ha ha! Sephiroth, you good, buddy? Just want to check out what's up with you. You need some food? I know you've been here a while. Hello, Sephiroth, what's up? Who is it? Traitor! So what? Am I Finn from Star Wars Force Awakens? Traitor? You ignorant traitor, I'll tell you. This planet originally belonged to the Cetra. The Cetra was inerrant race. They would migrate in, settle the planet, then move on. At the end of their hard, long journey, it was said they would find the promised land and supreme happiness. Okay, cool. But those who those who disliked journeying appeared, and they stopped their migrations, built shelters, and elected to lead an easier life. They took that which the Cetra and the planet had made without giving one back in return. Okay? Those are your ancestors. Sephiroth. Long ago, disaster struck the planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Cetra. After that, many ancestors continued to multiply. Now, all that's left of the Cetra is in these reports. What does that have to do with you? Don't you see? An ancient named Genova was found, a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. Can't read that properly. The Genova Project? Okay. The Genova Project wanted to produce people with the powers of the ancient, or the Cetra. I am what was produced. Produced? Say what? Yes. Professor Gas, leader of the Genova Project and genius scientist, produced me. How did he... Sephiroth? Out of my way. I'm gonna see my mother. Okay? Okay, Sephiroth, that doesn't seem too bad, right? Yeah, I hope you're not crazy. What up? Okay, what's going on, Sephiroth? Oh, where did Shinra guy go? Where did Shinra guy go? I don't know. Sephiroth, I think you did a very bad thing. It's not good. Hey, it's you. You're still sane, right? Then come over here and help me. Good grief, Sephiroth. Why did you have to do this? I'll check this house. You check the one over there. Okay. I like the fighter. He seems to be a cool guy. Terrible. Sephiroth, this is too terrible. So what, he figured out that he was made by Genova, by Professor Gas, he just decides to go crazy? Sephiroth, dude, calm down. Okay. Guys, I think at this point, he has gone too far, and, he's in danger to all of the world. I think we should destroy him, honestly. Okay. So this is where Genova is, right? Okay. Guess we keep going. Dang, Sephiroth, you like destroyed all my hometown, man. It's messed up. Or Cloud's hometown. Papa? Oh no. Hey, I remember this scene. Sephiroth. Did Sephiroth do this to you? Sephiroth, soldier, macro reactors, Shinra. I hate them all! This is the exact same moment we saw in one of the flashbacks. Okay. This is not good. Okay, now we know why we saw... Now we know this is... Okay. Mother, I'm here to see you. Please, open this door. Okay, Jason, you completely went full extreme crazy mode. How could you do that to Papa and all the townspeople? You got this, Tifa. Uh-oh. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, good grief, Sephiroth. How did Tifa survive? How did Arya survive? Like, really? You promised. You promised that you'd come when I was in trouble. Okay. She seems to be fine. Let's take on Sephiroth. Okay. Oh, I see. So this macro reactor is entirely made to hold Genova. Now I guess Professor Gas lived in the Shinra Mansion. That would make sense. Mother, let's take the planet back together. I thought of a great idea. Let's go to the Promised Land. Sephiroth. My family. My hometown. How could you do such... How can you do this to them? They've come again, Mother. With her superior power, knowledge, and magic, Mother was destined to become the ruler of this planet. Okay, but they... Those worthless creatures are stealing the planet from Mother. Good grief, Sephiroth. But now I'm here with you. So don't worry. Okay, I think Sephiroth has lost it. Oh, that looks familiar. Ah, this looks like Genova has a head now. Okay. What about my sadness? My family? Friends? The sadness of having my hometown taken away from me. It's the same as your sadness. And he caused it, too. My sadness? What do I have to be sad about? I am the chosen one. I have been chosen to be the leader of this planet. Okay. I have orders to take the planet back from you stupid people for the Cetra. What should I be sad about? Okay, so he's a genocidal maniac now. Sephiroth, I trusted you. No, you're not the Sephiroth I used to know. Oh boy. Okay. And that's the end of my story. Say what? But that was... We're about to see the most awesomest fight in video game history. Wait a dang minute. That's it? No more? I don't remember. After all of that, you don't remember what happened? What happened to Sephiroth? In terms of skills, I couldn't have killed him. Official records state Sephiroth is dead. I read it in the newspaper. Shinra Incorporated owns the newspaper, so you can't rely on that. I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened. I challenged Sephiroth and lived. Why didn't he kill me? I'm alive too. A lot of this story doesn't make sense. What about Genova? Was it in the it was in the Schilder building, right? Schindler shifted from Nibelheim to Midgar. Oh, there's my phone again, guys. It's probably like the fourth stream in a row where you hear that. That's how much of a Final Fantasy nerd I am. Did someone carry it out later? It was missing from the Schindler building. Sephiroth? Yeah, Sephiroth obviously took Genova. That makes a lot more sense now. Dang! None of this makes sense. I'm going. And I'm leaving the thinking to you. Okay, I guess Barrett's gonna do the doing, I'm gonna do the thinking. Yo, Cloud, let's get a move on. Wait a sec. Cloud, what's wrong? You just gotta stand there while Sephiroth heads for the promised land? I ain't letting Sephiroth or Styria get to no promised land. If they do, then we're all screwed. You know? You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Just leave it to me. Oh, brother. Cloud. How bad was I after Sephiroth stabbed me? I thought you were a goner. I was so sad. Hello, Nick Goya Gaelica. I can't pronounce. I'll just call you Nick. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. And how do you liking this live stream so far? I know this is just a little one, but we're playing through the entire series, and we're gonna try to do as much as we can throughout the series. And we just finished the part where Cloud talks about his backstory with Sephiroth. So, have you ever played the game before? Okay, let's continue with the story. The agents, Cetra, Genova, and Sephiroth, and myself. Let's go. Mr. T is waiting. Oh, wait. What a fascinating story. So obviously all the characters have names that originally are not, because I purposely did that for little jokes. So, just to keep things going, Cloud's just still Cloud because I couldn't think of a name. Barrett is called Mr. T because he looks exactly like Mr. T. Oh, you played Final Fantasy VII. That's really cool. And I swapped the names of Tifa and Aerith. And then I named Red 13 Susie, which is named after my dog. So there's that. So it's really confusing sometimes with Tifa and Aerith. So every time you read Tifa, it's Aerith. Every time you read Aerith, it's Tifa. And I kind of have a reason for that, and I'm going to explain it like later on in the series. Yo, Cloud, here. And they've got the PHS. Nice. Changing party members. Access the menu and select PHS. It can only be used on the world map or at the save point. Okay, so we're probably going to use it like later on once we get more characters. Just use the PHS and you could contact any of us easily. Alright then, we're out of here. Okay. So we got some new materia from the shops. So let's go ahead and equip them. Actually, we also have some new. So let's equip that. I would definitely need that. Okay. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, so I guess Tifa could have heal since she's the healer, and we could have Susie have Earth because he doesn't have any other materia. Still, that's pretty good. And is that it? Gotta make sure we have everything. Okay, so we have everything, And let's go out. As soon as we got all the items and went through all the shops, we don't have to go through this. So we're going out. Okay, sweet. So we're all healed up, and we just finished the backstory, which is pretty cool. Okay, nothing else to do in Calm. It's really just backstory and all sorts of items you can get. And we're gonna continue moving forward. And actually, we're gonna do a lot of interesting stuff here. I actually need to check out my notes with certain things because I forgot to do a particular thing. So next, if I remember correctly, we're gonna go to get a particular enemy skill, which is actually gonna be difficult because there's definitely gonna be some issues there. And hang on. Go back up. Okay. Actually, let's go back to Calm because there's a nice little item waiting for us. Let's just use fire. See what happens. We don't need to waste our limit breaks with this. Okay. Excuse me, guys. Oh, you're not dead yet? Good grief. Are they weak against poison? I think they're robots, so I don't think so. Nope. Can't do it. So, guess I use Bolt. Okay, keep that in mind. The problem is, Bio is actually a really good spell, especially with boss battles. But the problem is, especially in the beginning, you have to go against so many, what is it called? You have to go against so many robots, so poison doesn't work at all. So, that's the main thing about this game, about poison. But other than that, especially in early game with boss battles, it's really good. Final Fantasy VII is my specialty. Okay, so if I just throw out spoilers, then you won't mind. Because there's definitely some people that do not like spoilers after they're not playing the game. Oh, that was easy. Okay, so in that case, what's your most favorite character? It's also interesting, okay, since you did the stream, we actually have some rules, okay? So the rules, we have like 3 or 4 rules, okay? So, here's the rules. Rule number 1, every time we see a save spot, we have to save unless like the video or live stream is way too short, okay? And obviously it's 28 minutes, so that's obviously not a long time. We could do this for like at most 2 hours. And there's a cabinet somewhere. I think it's over here. I don't know. Oh, it's right up here. Can't reach it. Oh, what do you mean I can't reach it? Can't reach it. What do you mean I can't reach it? I think you gotta do it a certain amount of times if I remember correctly. There we go. Ha 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 ha. Solve our persistence. Cloud. Yeah, Cloud's a pretty good character. Obviously, the main character has the most story / fleshed out character. And, so, yeah, there's a lot of development of him. And, yeah, seeing the backstory, I really want to talk a lot about the backstory. And you know it too. It's just, I can't spoil it for other people. And it's kind of hard sometimes. I catch myself saying spoiler warning, so I can't say anything. It's so frustrating sometimes. Oh. Didn't mean to do that, but whatever. C's. Now these... You know what's interesting? The robbers in this game seem to be scary, but not at all. As long as you do consistent damage, they won't do anything to you. But they have the possibility of stealing any of your items. Now, usually it's just like one of those petty items, like, oh, he stole like you know, a mega ether, which we don't need at all, you know. But if he took an ether from me, that's gonna be a horrible thing. Okay, just saying. Okay, so back to the rules. We have rule number 2: respect the flowers. Okay, remember that part when Reno like steps all over the flowers when he was chasing Cloud in Arieth? Like, for example, right there. That's what the thieves do. They steal items, and he stole the atomic scissors, which is a item for Barret. So we must respect the flowers, so we don't step on them unless we absolutely have to, and we gotta say respect the flowers every time we see flowers. Okay. So that's rule number 2. Rule number 3: we must always remind Barret of his 2,000 gil debt with us. A lot of people don't think of this, but Barret, he owes us 2,000 gil for doing a particular job, and we did that job. Okay. Ah, well, happy birthday then. Yeah, not happy birthday. How old are you becoming? That's really cool. I hope you get a good gift on your birthday. So, okay, hint of advice. If you're young and if you have any parents, or honestly, if you're old and you have, like, you know, a wife and kids and all that, or whatever, tell them to give you Monster Hunter World if you don't have it yet. Excellent game, highly recommend it. And honestly, I made like 1 or 2 videos about it, and one of them is actually like a hammer, how to use the hammer properly. Another one's using the longsword, and the other one's just, you know, 36. Nice. So if you have Monster Hunter World, I highly recommend you play it. Honestly, it's such a good game. Monster Hunter World, 2 thumbs up for me. Okay, so we're in this special farm called the Chocobo Farm, and this place is actually some of the most interesting stuff in Final Fantasy VII. Now, the reason why I say this is because there's a long stretched, side quest for Final Fantasy VII. Like, this could basically be its own game, honestly. Reason because later on in the game, you're able to race the chocobos, and you can actually breed them. You could give them special stats, giving them special food, and you could make them really fast. You can make them have good stamina. It's basically horse racing, honestly. And you can get different chocobos and all that, and using these chocobos actually help you get some cool stuff, and including the most powerful spell in the game. So, FYI for everyone who's watching. But that's not gonna be till later on in the game, and really until we get to, honestly, the final boss battle, which is gonna be a long time. This is such a long game, and we're not even gonna touch on that. But eventually we will, and I might be able to tell you some tips on how to do chocobo breeding and all that, but that's not until much later. So yeah. And wasn't there another rule? It's like, number 1, always save at a save point. Number 2, respect the flowers. Number 3, have Barret, remember Barret's debt with us. And 4, I think we have a 4th one. I can't remember. I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, I'll probably look up the other videos just to remember. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk to this guy. Thinking of crossing the marshes? In order to progress through the game? Heck yeah. Of course I want to. Then you'll probably be safer for you to get a chocobo. That way you can zip through the marshes with a chocobo. That's the only way to avoid being attacked by the Medgar Zolom. Medgar Zolom? It's a serpent-like creature over 30 feet tall. It detects the footsteps of anyone in the marshes. I got the gold chocobo before. See, yeah, that's what I'm kind of talking about. The best chocobo is the golden chocobo, and if you ride a chocobo, we're actually gonna check out some of the chocobo stuff really throughout the rest of the stream. So we're gonna try to get a chocobo to ride around the marshes, which Choco Bill is talking about, and we're gonna try to get the enemy skill from the chocobo, and that's gonna be extremely difficult. So I'm gonna basically devote an entire hour trying to get this enemy skill. It could take a while, and there's actually a good amount of RNG with this, enemy skill. But if you get it, it's actually pretty fun. It's actually a good skill to use, especially in the beginning of the game. And then, bam! It attacks, and this is about the Zolom, the Medgar Zolom. To avoid that, buy a chocobo at me and Chocobilly's Chocobo farm. To purchase a chocobo, please talk to my grandson. He is in the chocobo stables at the far right end of the farm. And if I remember correctly, what if I talk to the chocobo? What? Note time. Let's look at the notes. We must look at the notes, because I remember specifically you can get a summon here. And for those of you who are Final Fantasy nerds, you know exactly what a summon is. Travel eastward. Okay, we already done that. Okay, first option. Okay. And chocobos are dancing. It's kind of weird at this point, but it's worth it, guys. It's like that. For those of you who've played KOTOR, there's a certain part of the game where you basically dance, and it gives you like 500 experience points, and it's totally worth it. Good presentation, guys. Congratulations. Wark. Okay. Receive Choco slash Moog materia. And this cool little materia is a summon. And who has the most MP? Oh yeah, Cloud. Okay, we're good. So the Choco materia, I can't remember what it does exactly. Summons Choco slash Moog, and I think this summon has two separate attacks, and one of them does a very specific thing, including some weird side effects. I think one of them one of the attacks stuns the enemy. Not entirely sure. But I know it's a really good summon, especially at the very early part of the game. Does a lot of damage. And yeah, so let's see here. Yeah, so honestly, it's just one of those abilities that you could use to like get through like mob enemies, and just go ahead and just get rid of an entire like fight. So if you don't feel like wasting a whole bunch of stuff on it, you could just use Choco slash Mog. That being said, honestly, a lot of people have some different opinions with equipping summons very early in the game, but honestly, I don't care. I've played this game like a whole bunch of times. Like it's worth it. And plus, Cloud has a lot of green magic, and summons do give you more magic, so it makes you do more damage. So that's okay. A lot of people are actually worried about getting less HP in the beginning of the game, especially professionals. But the thing is, we've done before doing that. So, and the thing is, remember, guys, first time we played the game, we did not get everything at all. We didn't get everything in the game. Okay, so sometimes we missed certain things, and it wasn't until like my third run through I didn't get this materia. So, I think it was like the only one time I got all the stuff, like all the summons, all of the materia in the game. You know, and I also got all the limit breaks, all the, you know, ultimate weapons and all that. Okay, so we're talking to Choco Billy. Do you want a chocobo? Yes, we do. Give me one. I have plenty of cash. I sold a whole bunch of ithers. It's awesome. You old folks need. Oh yeah. You old folks are out of luck. Old folks? We're all out of chocobos. I'm taking care of the ones out there for someone else. You know, if you really want a chocobo, you should go out and catch one. You want to know how to catch a chocobo? I kinda already know how to catch one. It's just that it takes a lot of cash to do it, which we have plenty of cash, so we should be fine at this point. Let's just do it for the sake of the stream. How to catch one? Choco Buckle. Yep, I tried to get their. Yes, that's exactly what you're talking about. Choco Buckle. You try to get the enemy skill. So we are trying to get all the enemy skills in the game, and some of them are really hard to get, and this is one of them. This is some of the earliest ones, and I've played through this entire game without getting it, so might as well do it right now and not worry about it in the future. So, but you won't be able to catch it because of the monsters. That is why you must defeat the monsters first before you catch the chocobo. And then, wild chocobos are really cautious. They'll run away from the smallest things, including like a ladybug or whatever. But if you use greens, you'll focus on them and they won't run away. Want to know how to catch a chocobo? Well, I already know how to catch a chocobo, so not interested. Well then, shall we get settled down to business? I'll sell you the chocobo for 2,000 gil right now. You want to buy it? Is there a certain thing we can make the price lower, like in KOTOR? Yeah, we could buy it, no problem. Thanks. We gave him 2,000 gil. It wouldn't hurt to buy some greens either. Oh, this is a very young youngster that wants to make business out of us. He just took 2,000 credits from us. Hey, that reminds me, guys. I think a certain Barrett could pay us back, so we haven't lost any money. So, FYI. Oh, and how fast a chocobo will finish eating depends on the type of greens you feed him. I can't remember what's the best one. That's why I have notes, everybody. Reduce chocobo chances running away in battle. Okay. Trying to remember. Okay, so I think the last two ones are the most important ones. So, or at least I think so. So these two are probably the most important ones for what we want to do. If I get it correctly. For more information. So the notes I'm looking at, it says the only reason why I recommend you getting this enemy skill is for all you hardcore Final Fantasy VII fans. Well, guess what, guys? We are die-hard Final Fantasy fans, and we're definitely gonna get this. We're definitely gonna go ahead and get this. So we're gonna keep on doing that. So okay, so we're gonna get the coral greens. So let's go ahead and get 3. I think that'll be fine. And then, judging how RNG works, we're probably gonna give away 2. And hopefully we have some ithers with us. Do we have any ithers or no? No, we don't. Crap. So we're all out of gil then. Well, we can sell the bronze bangles we have. I mean, it's not gonna be any use for us. Guard set gone. Gatling gun. Oh, we can't get rid of the Gatling gun? Wah. Titan Bangle? We have carbon, right? We can sell like 2 of these just in case. Mithril. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of or is Mithril better? Well, we only need 3. How much is the atomic one? It's pretty good to sell. Yeah, it's fine. The thing is, like, I have enough to have, like, get to the point where I actually want to get into inns and all that. Oh, we could get rid of this, yeah. Mithril Claw. Tifa. I'm not sure if this is the best one we have, so I'm not gonna sell that. Star Pendant against poison. Oh boy. Hang on, getting a notification that the connection quality is not gonna be good for live streaming. Hopefully this won't shut down. I don't know what's going on, guys. Like, I have awesome Wi-Fi, I just don't know why it's saying that. So let's just keep on going, see how far we can go. And if it shuts down, then I'll try to get the stream up as quickly as possible. So, a little warning for you guys. Okay. So, we need to have the Chocobo lure equipped. So, I guess Cloud will have it. I mean, +1 in luck. Feeding for Chocobo. So, let's just go ahead and check out how to... So, let's first get Choco Buckle. And after that, we'll go ahead and grab the Chocobo that we need to get out. And then after that, we'll be good to go. Honestly, I think this is the best time to get Choco Buckle, because if you're like at level 70, trying to get this, then it's gonna be extremely difficult. Because once you do damage to the Chocobo, it's like gonna cause some problems, honestly, and it's gonna be an issue. Okay, so this is gonna be taking a while, so I'll try to read this out loud. Choco Buckle is an enemy skill that deals non-elemental damage to a single target and has great potential, as the damage is calculated by the number of battles the party has escaped from. Meaning, it could potentially deal 9,999 damage for the small cost of 3 MP. However, it would take a long time to power up the spell to this level. Now, you could do this really weird thing where you could escape a total of 3,333 times. And when you do that, or no, not 2,222 times. And once you do that, you can activate a pretty interesting Easter egg in the game, where your health is at 7,777 health. And I think your HP, it's either only your HP or your MP as well has to stick into that. So you gotta do some math, and once you do that, then your character will just start glowing like rainbow stuff and all that, and then you'll be able to do a whole bunch of damage. This is actually a very interesting strategy, but it takes to take on the most powerful bosses, but it takes way too much time to do this. So I don't know, I haven't tried it yet. It only happened to me like one time throughout all my time playing Final Fantasy VII, but whatever. So that's a little way, that's like one of the easiest ways to get to that little thing. It's called Lucky Sevens, I believe it's called. Yeah, so little thing there if you want to try it out. Let's see here. You must find a Chocobo whose level is divisible by 4, such as the level 16 Chocobo found in footprints near the Chocobo farm. And give it some. Okay, make sure we got the right type of greens. Let's see here. Is this the right one? Yeah, this is the right one. We got it. The character with the enemy skill materia is quit. Must. Oh, hang on. Oops. Okay, I guess we're getting 2 enemy skills today. Okay, so... Okay, guys, so the first thing in order to do to get this materia is by first encountering a enemy called a muss. Now, a muss has an enemy skill of its own that we have to learn in order to use to get this Choco Buckle. So, first, I know there is a inn here, so but it costs a lot of money. It costs like 150, I think. Yeah, 100. Okay, that's low expectations, guys. So we're gonna rest here. We're gonna be here for a while, so keep that in mind. So first we need to find this certain enemy, and we can get the we need to get the certain enemy skill, which is called Suicide Level 4, I believe it's called. Yeah, level L4 Suicide. So we're gonna find this certain enemy, and he has to do the spell on Tifa, also known as Aerith. And then once we do that, we'll be able to get the enemy skill. And then after that, we'll use the enemy skill against a very particular Chocobo. Okay, I think this is... Hang on. I can't remember what these are called. Nope, that's not it. I mean, it doesn't matter at this point. We're looking for a very specific enemy. Right now, we're not looking for Chocobos, so we're gonna try to find a very particular enemy. It's called a muss. And this is what we're trying to look for. So, it's gonna take a while, guys. That's not it. Actually, I believe this is the right type of Chocobo that we look for to get the Choco Buckle, I believe. If my memory serves correct. Yeah, I got excellent Wi-Fi too. I always get the notifications. Yeah, that is extremely strange. It's very, very strange. We have 4 people. Oh wow, we have 5 people watching us today. For those of you who joined, welcome to the stream. If you really want to, I don't know. If you really want to, I'll highly recommend liking and subscribing to this channel. That's all I really need for you for support, and yeah, I highly appreciate it if you were to do that. And so anyway, so we gotta find a very specific enemy, and yeah, I feel like it's gonna take a while until we get all the stuff we need. So it's basically gonna be a solid. Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought that was bio, but that was heal. So I'm pretty stupid on that point. Look at me. I've played Final Fantasy VII like, I don't know, maybe 10 times already, yet I still do mistakes like that. I don't know. I have a pretty good understanding of the game, at least. So we need to find this particular enemy called a muss. And I'm pretty sure I know what it looks like. Nope, that's not it. Let's go back. Let's run away from the Chocobo. The super dangerous Chocobo. I don't know, I feel like when we do this, it feels like that the Chocobo is getting in the way of to try to find this particular enemy. So we'll try to take it off for now, see if we get it. So we'll just run around like complete idiots, and then after that we'll be good to go. Oh, I think those are the enemies we're looking for. Let's see here. Bio. Hopefully it's the right spell. Hopefully it's the right spell, and that did a lot of damage. Yeah, that did way too much damage for my comfort. Yeah, let's use a potion for Cloud. Okay, did poison. That's good. Let's just do ice. It's not gonna be enough for him. Let's just use the enemy skill. It's gonna hurt a lot. I do not like that. That is not good. Okay, we're good. Okay, let's attack the bird. See, that's why I don't like these enemies with L4 Suicide, because they do a lot of damage. Okay, you're dead. Sinking. I hope these are the right enemies. Moo A. Moo B. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the same one. Let's just wait for a little more. Ah! I don't know what happened, but okay. Oh, hot spring. That makes sense. Okay. Are they gonna do the attack? I think I had to kill one of them in order to have them activate it. Okay, come on. And let's use the healing wind again. I think let's just kill Moo B, and then after that we'll be able to. I think we'll be able to get the enemy skill activate. I think I have to bring it out to a certain I think I have to bring it out to a certain health level, and then he'll be able to do this enemy skill. Not sure how it'll work. Just keep doing his attack. The character with the enemy skill. Okay, I guess we just have to wait until he uses the enemy skill. Well, when will it cast it? I'm trying to figure it out. Okay. Its ability is like that. Come on, buddy. The attack can be learned. There's only a 1 in 1/14 chance that the Moo will use it. This attack can be devastating in character at a level is multiplied by 4 because it reduces HP by 31 to 32 and inflicts small on all party members. To learn, probably should defend. The character's level does not need to be okay. So I guess we just defend, honestly. Now let's heal first, and after that we'll be good to go. Okay, I'll add you. Thank you, Nick. I highly appreciate it. So let's defend for now. See if he actually could attack us. It's a 1 in 16th chance of NW on 97. Yes, NW on 97. Yeah, you can just add it to my friends list, and then I'll accept the friend request. That'll be fun. Lately I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter, so if you like playing Monster Hunter, you can go ahead and do that. I also play Destiny sometimes too. I used to play a lot more, but you know, kind of state of the game right now is kind of meh, but that's okay. I really do not like this right now with the HP going down. There we go. We got it. We got it. Okay, let's kill him now. Yeah, let's kill him. Finally. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Like, if you want to find NW97 on YouTube, just type it in. If you want to find me on PS4, type it in. If you want to find me on Xbox, I mean, I don't play much Xbox at all, but yeah, you can find me there. If you want to find me on Twitter, NW97. If you want to find me at Twitch, NW97. If you want to find me at Facebook, go to NW97 Gaming Community. That's all you need to do, and you're good to go. You can do all of that. I highly appreciate if you did all that. If you follow my Twitter, you basically get updates for uploading for uploads and all that, and plus you get some random funny things I find on Twitter, like, you know, memes and stories and all that. I would say I personally say it's entertaining, but you know, other people might say otherwise. But okay, so we finally got the enemy skill. So just to make sure, we have 2 enemy skills now, and in order to use the enemy skill, now this particular enemy skill, we have to use it against a certain chocobo, and now the certain chocobo must be a particular level that is divisible by 4. And I believe that's what? Level 12, I believe? Or either that level 16. So the chocobo level can be determined by sense command, or the monster of the chocobo appears along with. Okay, so it's pretty simple. So this is what we do next in order to get the enemy skill by the chocobo. So we already got the enemy skill that's necessary to activate the enemy skill. So here's the plan. We need to find a very specific chocobo. Its level must be level 16. And the only encounters in this area that's level 16 is by very specific enemies that spawn next to it. That's the best way to do it, at least. So I believe the encounter where it spawns 2 birds next to it, it is level 16. And then there's like another way of, and then there's like another pair of enemies that spawn with that's level 16. And Iferdunks. So yeah, so one of the enemies that's level 16 that spawns with each other, it's like basically 2 triceratops or 2 like you know, peacocks or something like that. So if the chocobo spawns next to those 2 type of enemies, then we know it's level 16. So when that happens, we throw a, what's it called, a Grashadi green, and when that happens, it eats it, which it makes it capable for it to use its enemy skill. And when that happens, we attack the chocobo with L4 suicide, and then once that happens, it will be able to use its enemy skill, and then hopefully we will learn it. It will learn the you know, it will learn the, we will able to learn the enemy skill. And once all that happens, then everything will work out. The player can few abilities can break damage as chocobo. Okay. Your chocobo's low. Okay, we got that. Enemy chocobo. Okay, so here's how it says in this little website here, made by Fandom. Really good. It's actually a really good way to tell you how you do it. Choco Buckle is learned through enemy chocobos that appear on the tracks on the vanity of the chocobo farm or Medeal. We're not gonna do a Medeal. The player must find a chocobo whose level is divisible by 4. We already know what it is. Skill materia must equip 4L suicide, which we already have, which is obtained from the muss in the area near the chocobo farm. We already did that. After being hit by the spell, chocobo will cast a choco buckle in retaliation and flee. Okay, so we're not going to capture this particular chocobo. So we already have level 4 suicide. We already have the greens that's used to go ahead and attack the chocobo. And then, so this is basically how it's gonna work. We're gonna find the particular chocobo that we have, which is gonna be pretty easy. It's like 2/3 of chances of that happening. Give it the greens, use L4 suicide, then we'll be able to learn enemy skill. Pretty simple, but it does take a lot to prepare. So we have that. In that case, let's go ahead and organize the type of green. So let's arrange this. So let's just switch the grenade. Use grenades, guys. So we have the merit greens right next to the potions, which is gonna be pretty easy to do. And make sure we have the lore, which we already do. And we're gonna go ahead and have the summon, which Tifa is gonna have. And hopefully we'll get it. Okay, let's see if it is the right one. Okay, so it's not the right one. This one's a level 13 Chocobo, so let's just run away. So the one we're looking for is either 2 birds that have the hands, or like, you know, I call them peacocks, or like the 2 Triceratops looking enemies. That Chocobo will be level 16, and we know it's level 16 because the internet. Okay, so here we go. Just gonna keep on running around. Okay, let's see if it's the right one. There we go. The 2 Triceratops looking creatures. And we're gonna throw the item green on the Chocobo. Okay. And we're gonna use the enemy skin. As soon as he throws, we're gonna throw the item at him. Okay, we got this, guys. Okay. L for our suicide. Okay. There we go. Chocobuckle. We got it. Hopefully it will hit. Isn't that beautiful, ladies and gentlemen? We could not have done a better job. Okay, let's kill everyone now. Hey, let's use Choco and Moog. I bet this will help a lot. Let's check out the summon. The first summon in the game, everybody. Pow! Ooh, that's gotta hurt. It's dead. Booyah! And that's how we do it, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what? We learned 2 enemy skills in 1 live stream. I call that an excellent day. Okay. That's it, guys. Let's go back to the farm. And let's go to the inn. I don't know, guys. Should we go ahead and end the stream now, or can we go ahead and just keep going? Let's go back to the inn. I don't know. You know what? What time is it right now? I can't remember when it. Okay, 2:30. That's not good at all. I have nothing to do it later on. We could do a little bit more. You know, I kind of want to show you the snake and show you how ridiculous it is, but I don't know. It's gonna slow everything down. I don't know. Should I do it or not? I don't know, guys. Should I actually fight the snake? See if I can kill it? Personally, I know I can't, but I kind of want to let you guys see it. Just to see how we're dealing with. Then again, I will tell you this though. We are going to encounter it eventually in the game. It's just how it works. It's one of those, like, I call it a mini boss, quote unquote. Because at this point in the game, oh, there it is right there. There's the snake. It's really big and it's really dangerous at this point in the game. It could kill you very fast. And yeah, very interesting. Actually, the reason why I tell you why we're going to fight the snake eventually is because the snake actually has its own enemy skill. And it's actually a really good enemy skill. So, it's funny. Me and my dad, who had played Final Fantasy before, again, we're having this conversation with me and my dad with certain opinions of Final Fantasy 7. We have conversations like this sometimes. Actually, yesterday we were talking about the remake of Final Fantasy 7 and how long it takes actually to make the game. So, me and my dad always called the snake the beta snake, and that's for a specific reason. The reason why we call it the beta snake is because it has the enemy skill called beta. Now, beta it's basically a nuclear bomb. It does fire damage and it does a lot of damage. It's basically the equivalent of Fire 3 in the game. And if you don't, so we have Fire, right? And it's Fire 3 right there, okay? So Beta, I think it's a little bit more stronger than Fire 3, and you don't need an all materia to use Beta. It attacks all the enemies with the ability. So at this point of the game, Beta is a one-hit kill, so you're not gonna survive at all. So it's not worth it actually to try to get enemy skill now. I don't know if anyone did actually get Beta later at this point of the game. I don't know, unless like you can get to like level, I don't know, 30 or 40 at this point, which I don't know, what level are we? 15. So that's not gonna happen. So eventually, at a certain point of the game, which is honestly once we get to, basically once we have the ability to manipulate. I don't know. We can't manipulate the beta snake now, can we? Okay, so there's a certain materia called Manipulate, and what's cool about Manipulate is you can actually control certain enemies. And this is actually really good because some enemies, they have enemy skills, yet they're not programmed to use them with very specific reasons. So it's basically a lot easier to get enemy skills by manipulating them to actually purposely attack you with the enemy skill. And some enemies actually don't do this to you. So especially with, like, you know, certain enemy skills that actually help you. Like, you know, there's certain healing abilities that enemies have, and they only do it against themselves, but not you. So you gotta use Manipulate to make this so they do it on you, and then you get the enemy skill. And, yeah. So, basically, I feel once we get the Manipulate materia, I think that it's a good time to go against the, Midgar Zolom, also known as the Beta Snake, and once we do that, we'll get one of the most powerful spells in the game with enemy skill. That's why enemy skill is like one of the coolest materials in the game. And honestly, you could debate it's the most powerful because you could literally have like over 20 spells with using enemy skill. So like you could use Beta, for example. There's also another enemy skill called White Wind. That's a very good healing ability later on in the game. There's also probably the best one, Big Guard, which gives you a whole bunch of defensive capabilities. And I don't know, there's like another one called Aqua Lung, which is a water-based Beta basically. I got Beta level 25. Like, see right there. That's actually a good example. So that's why I say level 30 is a good time to get Beta. And the reason why I say 30 is because it's like the best time to get it. And what's actually funny is once you get to like level 60, it's basically a one-hit kill. I'm sorry guys, that's coffee right there. Once you get to like level 50 or 60, it's basically one-hit kill with the snake. And the enemy that you actually face at the beginning of the game is a weakling now, so it's actually really funny. You know what, let's go ahead and fight the snake, just to see how ridiculous it is. Let's just fight it for some odd reason. I know it's gonna kill us, but that's why we saved beforehand. So, let's see how much damage we do. Oh, let's try this, actually. See, it did, like, it literally got rid of, like, 3/4 of our health with Susie. It's ridiculous. Okay, it can't do any magic on us. That's cool. Let's use the summon, because it's, like, basically the best skill in the game for now. Ow. Okay, that did some good damage. I think it has like 3,000 health, I believe. So we have a long way to... No, that's 3,000, like more like 10,000. Okay, Cloud defended that. That's pretty cool. So I don't know. We can have a challenge with this, guys. Okay, cross slash. I don't know, can we defeat it? I'm not sure, honestly. There's actually a certain ability I'm kind of afraid of, honestly. Okay, we have haste, so that's good. Fire, I know it's not gonna work, so. Okay, Red 13's dead. Oh wow, he's not dead. Okay. Let's just cure again, I guess. Excuse me. I think we have to heal him twice. Let's use that thing. Okay, Tifa's almost dead. Oh, is she dead? Good grief. I think... Is he weak against ice? I'm not sure. Let's use Healing Wind. Okay, there we go. So, this part is very... It just screws with you a lot. This is the most annoying part of the Midgar Zolom. I'm surprised we're actually lasting this long. I guess because we played the game before. The thing is, she needs to use Metro Magic. I think that's the best skill we have. And oh, okay. I think that's good damage. Because okay. Stepping again. Oh, there he goes. Ooh, okay, Tifa's gone. Okay, we're screwed now. We could use a Phoenix down. Okay, we got this, guys. Okay, if only we could use the haste thing again. Oh, she said again. Phoenix down again. If only we have revive. Ice. Okay, I think Cloud's gonna be dead soon. Oh, let's heal now. We need Tifa to last. Oh, there we go. Most annoying part of beta. There we go. So he has this weird skill, ability where he can actually swipe you away from the battle until it's over. So he basically swipes you away and you can't use that character anymore. I think it depends on how much damage you do on him. And it's super annoying, especially if the certain character has the enemy skill that you want to make him use beta. I at least want to I at least want to see if he can actually do beta on us, see how ridiculous it is. Okay, hopefully I have a high potion, right? Oh, nope. Let's use... Or basically I keep using Phoenix Downs at this point. It's gotta be annoying. And then you're dead. Yep. Yep, we're basically gonna keep using Phoenix Downs. And it's gonna be annoying. Yep. I wanted to use beta a lot. Yeah, it's not gonna use beta. Nope. Let's use a high potion. We can just survive one time. I think this is the most potions ever used in this playthrough so far. Okay. I think once you die, you lose your limit, right? Okay, we're out of... Okay, let's just heal, and then let's just use the haste stat, and then we can do it. We can attack him. It's probably the best option, really. Okay. He's gonna kill us after this. Yeah, he's gonna kill us. We could. Yeah, I think we're dead. We could have lasted a lot more. Yeah. There we go. Oh, we're dead. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Since Cloud got swiped away. Yeah. Let's just die. If we press the PlayStation button, I think we'll get off the stream, and I don't want to do that. I usually had a good trick to survive. Okay. Oh, you're not dead? There you go. So there you go, guys. That is the Medgar Zulum. And it's extremely overpowered, honestly, at this point. So yeah, we're definitely gonna get back to the snake, and we're gonna learn the enemy skill from that certain enemy. So there you go. So for those of you who are afraid of the beta snake, there you go. Obviously, I could run away at any time I want, but yeah, I think the worst thing you have to worry about is like you have to deal like 400 damage to your one of your party members, but that's not gonna be much of a big deal. You could just run away at a certain point. You might die, but at this point you could just run away, and then you could just heal up at the place. You gotta be smart. You can't be stupid just going as like, oh, I'm gonna cross through no problem. I think it's absolutely possible where you can actually go through there without using the chocobo. You just have to counter like once or twice. When that happening, you just have to run away, risking the possibility of basically you have to. Yes, Nick actually knows what he's talking about. I usually had a good trick to survive. Yes, it's entirely possible to survive. All you have to do is basically run away, and risking the possibility of actually, you know, of getting killed by one of your teammates, and they use a Phoenix down, and the possibility of actually encountering it twice, and you know that could ruin everything. So it's entirely possible to get through that certain path without getting killed by the Medgar Zulum. However, it's just a lot easier just getting a chocobo and just you know, going through. You can't outrun the snake just by using the chocobo. So that's what we're going to do. But I'll tell you this: it's basically impossible to kill the snake at this point. If it is, then I think you get a X potion from killing the snake, and I think like I don't know, 500 experience. I think, and like a certain amount of kill. I don't know. It really is not worth it to fight it at this point. We can just get a chocobo. Dang it! I could just. Oh. Well, that stinks. I was too slow. Yeah, let's just organize this. Where, yeah, the Gatling gun needs to go somewhere else. Customize. And then we can go down here. Cola greens. There we go. Now we have it. Now we can get it the chocobo, no problem. Once we get that chocobo, we're good to go. Excuse me. There we go. Okay, let's throw the item to chocobo. Then after that, it's called God mode. Yeah. I'm not sure there's a way to actually defeat the snake. It's just, you know. There probably is, honestly, if you're really good. If you have like a whole bunch of Phoenix downs and like high potions, then yeah, maybe. And that did not affect it at all. But honestly, it's really not worth it. It's gonna take too much time. I don't know, I guess you could call that a Final Fantasy challenge if you can. It might be possible. I never tried it before. And no, we're not gonna try to do it. It's probably gonna take too long. We're gonna have to focus on everything. And if I really wanted to make a, hey, how about this? If you guys want a video of me trying to beat the beta snake at this point in time, I could do that. I can make like an extra save file. We could leave it at that, and then we could try to fight the snake. And it'll be like one of those 40-minute videos, like keep trying over and over again until we get it. I don't know. It'll probably be its own live stream. Who knows? Okay, now we have a chocobo. Okay, we're struggle to get off. And for some reason, the chocobo looks really weird. It looks pale. Okay, so all you need to do is run away from the snake, and we're good to go. See, look how easy that was. No problem at all. That's what happens when you get a chocobo. And later on in the game, you can't actually keep the chocobos, but unfortunately, the farm is full because someone else is using it. Actually, I have a theory slash good idea why who is actually using the juggler farm, but that's not until later on in the game. Yeah, that is it. Here, let's save for now, and here, tell you what, this is actually a good spot to. Okay, so I don't know. I think we could get to the other side, no problem. We could like get, we could actually farm Gil and get um enough Phoenix sounds and all that, and we could go through there no problem. And we'll just save another one right here. This will be another save file. This will be our in case you guys want to have a slight debate of Snake at this point. And sure, we might be able to do this, but this will be like a project at its own time. Like we're not gonna live stream it Monday, unless like we defeat the entire game. We might be able to do this, but I don't know. A little project in the future that might or not happen. Who knows? Anyway, 1 hour and 26 minutes. We could do like 30 more minutes. Like I think 2 hours is a good live stream right now. So anyway, let's continue. This is the point where we actually continue on with the story. So let's actually get going. Let's say I love God mode. God mode is having a certain materia that's a summon called Knights of the Round. Knights of Round. That's God mode really. Actually, not on the PS4, the PS3, I actually have like the best setter right now. You know, who knows? I might take a picture of it like with my phone and post it on Twitter of what my characters are. If you want to check it, if you want me to do that, just let me know in chat, and then I'll just show you everything about it. So anyway, let's keep going. Hello. Oh, look. Did Sephiroth do this? Nick, I think I found God mode. Our enemy is someone that could do this? Yeah. Good grief. It's a power that we should respect. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is God mode. That is Sephiroth. You see, that's how weak we are compared to him. We were barely able to survive, and we had to use a chocobo to pass through the sand, the marshes, and all that. And we have Sephiroth that kills it and stabs it through a tree. Yeah. I actually love the developers doing this. This basically shows you how dangerous Sephiroth is. This is how powerful he is. Like, wait, he could just do that like that, like nothing? It's how ridiculous he is, guys. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, this is like probably the best, like, you know, like the developers did an excellent job putting this into the game. Like, it shows you how ridiculous Sephiroth is, and it had to show you how powerful you had to become in order to fight Sephiroth. Yeah, that's R3. What do you mean R3? Oh yeah, the mods and all that. I think it's L3 that we could run around a lot faster. Ha! No. Oh. I see what you're talking about. You're talking about God mode going against you know, the Medgar Zolom. Yeah. Technically you are correct, but I am not using God mode at all with this thing. Now, I must tell you, God mode is an excellent thing for YouTubers slash testers for this game. And honestly, it was a mod used for the computer to do certain things, and it is the best way to do it. However, not using God mode at all. It's actually I accidentally used God mode one time, and no, I think that's what it was. Rule number 4 is never use God mode. I think that was the rule. And if it's not a rule, then hey, that's the new rule. Okay, never use God mode throughout this entire stream. So yeah, There might be every once in a while we'll be able to do times 3. Just makes things go faster. And honestly, every game that's old, honestly, should have this. And really, I think personally, certain handheld games should have this with every game that they have. So yeah. So yeah, that's the number 4 rule. Never use God mode. And if we really want to fight the Beta Snake, if we really want to fight the Medgar Zolom, we're not gonna use God mode. It's just how it works. Okay, we are now in this cave. Now, if I remember correctly, there are more enemy skills, and these are actually pretty handy. Here, there's certain enemies we need to get. Now, there are 2 enemies that you want to keep an eye on. They're called the Madorg and the Archdragons. Now, the Madorg, you can actually steal a particular glove for Tifa, and the Grand Glove is actually a interesting weapon. Actually, I think this is probably the best glove you can get for her right now. The Grand Glove. I think it gives you more defense, I believe. I'm not sure. We'll get it eventually. And then there's another, and then there's the Art Dragons, which actually gives you the enemy skill Flamethrower, which is actually probably the most powerful spell you can get right now. So maybe we can encounter one of these things. Oh, that's not it. And also, I believe this is a good place to get some experience. Oh, I think lightning is not good against these guys. Whatever, let's see what happens. Okay, at least poison works. Oh, yeah, lightning works against them. But fire does better. Okay, at least we know. Yep. Okay, so let's look for the Arc Dragons first, and then after that we can steal the items. And there's some items up here. Actually, we might have the most handy materia, but yet nobody uses it. It's called the Long Range Materia. Now, long range is actually, personally one of the best utilities in the game, especially for someone. Oh, Ither, guys, boom! Ither is amazing. And then we have a treasure chest, a tent. Tents are handy. So anyway, we're actually going to have. We might have Tifa equip this. I don't know. Yeah, it's a good setup. Actually, I don't know. Here we have one slot for him though. I don't know, guys. I am messed up in the head. I can't decide. It's cheating, but I love to use God mode. Yes, I definitely agree with you. You could definitely make it a lot easier to fight the Medgar Zolom and all that. But yeah, I totally agree with you. It is cheating, and we're not going to do that with this live stream because it makes us look like garbage casuals or whatever it's called. I can't remember the saying. Filthy casuals. There you go. You know, the noobs. Long range. The thing is, like, if you ever equip long range, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have Red 13 have enemy skill. He's gonna be the utility person. And we're gonna have Tifa have long range because she's gonna be focused on healing, so we don't want to have the enemy skill on Tifa. Really? And so anyway, really cool thing about long range is that same attack power even from the back row, and back row does give you defense benefits. So we're gonna make Tifa go in the back, which is really the best thing you could do for her. And even though she has to use her melee, she'll still do the exact same damage. So really, this is the best option for Tifa. And if you ever use Tifa in a particular way where you can do full potential, Highest defense capability slash best offensive capabilities. You make it have the back row and you have her have long range. Honestly, oh wait, I believe that's the dragon we're looking for. And does Red 13 get? Oh, there we go. Too easy. Now we have the flamethrower enemy skill. Okay, we can just attack. Too easy, honestly. Way too easy. It's the best thing we can have. Ha! Your cold breath is no match for me. Okay, basically, I think Red 13's gonna be our mage, really, and then Cloud's gonna be our offensive guy, and then we're gonna have a healer. That's how it's gonna work. So, enemy skill, flamethrower, you die. 170, that's a lot. Let's see how much we could do. 250, that's ridiculous. Excuse me. Still no match for Cloud's limit break though. Let's see how much Mentor Magic does. So we did what, 270 I believe? Okay, yeah, Flamethrower is better. So yeah, Flamethrower is fantastic. I think that's the most damage we could do right now. Either that or like with the summon, not sure. Okay, so we got the first thing we want from the enemies in this cave. I use God mode on my streams. Oh, okay. So you're called Nick Gaelka, right? Here. Tell you what, I'll check out your YouTube channel actually. So you're called Nick Gaelka. Okay. I'll check you out after the stream. See what kind of stuff you do. Let's use Lunatic High because honestly, underused limit break, but it's super handy in certain times. Like once you get that. If you don't have big guard, then this is probably the second best option for haste, honestly. Okay. Oh, let's use a summon, everybody. Pretty simple to use. Blam. Too easy. Honestly, I think the summon's the best thing we have right now, but it's one use since we don't have the material fully leveled up. So Flamethrower is probably the best option, honestly. You can do it over and over again. And hey, have Red 13 use Flamethrower. It's canon, guys. It's so canon. And we have another treasure chest. Oh, Mind Source. That will definitely come in handy. Okay. There's a certain enemy we're looking for, but we want to steal it from them. Let's use fire. Huang Fire. It's my wife, Sapphire. If you guys don't know what I'm referencing, it's Avatar: The Last Airbender. Season 3, Episode 2. I can't remember the title of it, but it's when Aang goes to a Fire Nation school. Look it up. Cool episode. It's funny. Just watch Avatar overall. It's an awesome show. Okay, we're not gonna go there because there's a little cutscene. So we're gonna keep on going around until we get the certain enemy that we want, and then we'll get able to get the Tifa's weapon. Oh, well, yeah, that just happened. Don't worry. Yeah, let's just use the summon again. That will help us indeed. Excuse me. Don't know why I'm coughing. I always have a sniffly nose, but, you know, it's like me. I got a PlayStation camera. Ah, okay. So you live stream with the PlayStation camera. That is very cool. Yeah, personally, I don't have a camera, and really, honestly, I feel that it's not really. There's really no reason to show my face, honestly. It's just me. It's all about the. It's all like the reason why people see me is because of the gaming content I do, and you know, for the mediocre job I do doing YouTube, and people actually decide to watch it, then hey, that's pretty cool in my opinion. Up there's the enemies we're looking for, and let's kill all the mini beta snakes. And that does a lot of damage. And that also does a lot of damage. Well, the first attack doesn't do damage at all, but I think that's a status effect. What's that, silence or sadness? Can't remember. Oh, I think I know where it is. Yeah, let's just heal for now. Let's try to steal from this, bowling ball dude. Hopefully this will work. It will work, everybody. There you go. Can limit breaks miss? I can't remember. Couldn't steal anything. That's okay. We can do it again. Let's just attack again. Let's take advantage of Tifa's long range materia. And let's steal again. Excuse me. Couldn't steal anything. I suck at stealing. Tells you the type of person who I really am. A person who cannot steal. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, it doesn't do any damage. That's ridiculous. What kind of status effect is that? Okay, one more time. Get good, Cloud. Oh, you're both like that? Come on. Oh, really? Wow. Wow. Okay, let's just do the back. Let's just kill one of them, and then actually... Let's actually do it the right way. 200 damage, that's pretty good. Oh, now all of you are like this? Wow. This is messed up. What's the matter, girl? If you hear whining, that's my dog, Susie. What's the matter? Oh, crap. Well, I suck. Don't worry, guys. We will try this again, and we leveled up our all materia. Hey. Oh, I think I haven't told you guys yet. So, all materia, probably the best way to get gil, because once you master all your all materia, you can get another all materia, and you can sell the all materia for lots of money. It's actually pretty simple to do. Really simple. Oh, we're doing this again? Does fire work and it doesn't kill all these guys? I'm not sure. And I have this going on yet again. Oh, actually, no, I can't. Oh. I keep forgetting that the material is not fully leveled up. I could do so many things if the material is leveled up. Just saying. Let's steal. Come on. Really? I guess the steal rate is not good. Or either that or like say 14 just sucks at stealing. Good grief. Wow. Wow. We're not dying or anything, it's just annoying, honestly. Does ice work on these? No, I don't think it works. Let's use cure now. I think that'll help us a lot. Excuse me. Again. There we go. We got this, guys. We just need to steal that one item. That's all we need. Wow. Okay. Attack the thingy. Attack the thingy again, and we missed again. Wow. Steal from the thingy. Cross slash the thingy. We love doing thingies. Pretty sure I didn't say that correctly. Okay, you're dead. Come on. Wow. Ugh, this is annoying. I think this is reduced. I think this reduces our accuracy. That's what's probably going on. Okay, we have darkness. Hey, I think I know what we could use against darkness. What does... What cures darkness? I can't remember. Do eye drops do that? Maybe? There we go. Yep. Yes, it does. Darkness. Eye drops cure darkness. I knew that would come in handy one of these days after buying that. There we go. People are amazed by my intelligence. Oh, really? I could... Well, really, I haven't seen any of your content. You seem to be a pretty intelligent person just by reading the chat, honestly. You seem to be a pretty cool guy, honestly. Like, yeah. Okay. Let's actually try to steal this. See if it works. Okay, let's do this. Let's see how much HP he has, and we can actually bring it down a little lower. Okay. He already has low health. Why? We need to get this certain item. That's what we want. Unless this is the wrong item. Okay. This is the right enemy. This is the right enemy. Couldn't... We're gonna be here a while, guys. This is actually gonna take a lot longer than getting the Choco Buckle, which I thought it was gonna take like 20 minutes. But this is ridiculous, honestly. Okay. This is taking forever. Don't worry, guys. We will steal this for the Grand Glove. Because I know we're going to use Tifa one day. Come on. Wow. Okay, let's actually attack him. What? Cloud does 50 on him, right? Let's do that. I'm getting pissed off already. Let's just do this. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna use the eye drop on Tifa. And she can actually attack him. Okay, that's plenty. Then we can seal. I don't know if this helps, but it should work. How long does it take to steal an item from this guy? Or I'm probably having terrible RNG, honestly. We will get this, people. Even though it takes like 4 hours to do this. There we go. That took way too long. Way too long, ladies and gentlemen. Way too long. Way too long. Good grief. At least we got it, guys. At least we got it. You know, I kind of wish you could look at the stats of an item, even if you don't have the character with you, because that will be handy a lot. Anyway, we're continuing on with the story, and guess who's here? It's the Young Turks. Not the Young Turks, the Turks, yeah. It's the Turks, everybody. I hope I never see you again. Do you know who I am? The Young Turks, right? Yeah. Well, if you know, then this won't take long. It's difficult to explain what the Turks do. Yes, it certainly is. Kidnapping, right? Oh, I'm a terrible person. I really am. For those of you who love the Young Turks, I'm sorry. Like, honestly, like, I could see how you can like the Young Turks, and a part of me kind of died there a little bit, but, let's just say if you don't know the Young Turks, don't look them up, because it's a waste of your time. To put it negatively, you could say that. I usually play with one hand. Well, yeah, I think Final Fantasy VII is a game where you can play one hand no problem. It's like most Game Boy Advance games with the exception of, like, I don't know, fighting games like Naruto or like Dragon Ball Z or something. So, but that's not all there is. I can't read. But that's not all there is to do. Is there? Okay, let's do this very carefully, ladies and gentlemen. But that's not all there is to it anymore. To it. I don't know, Japanese translation? I don't get it. Sir! Oh, I guess. It's alright, Rude. I don't know. I know you don't like speeches, but don't force it. Then explain Elena. Can't never get these things. See, guys, I'm a terrible reader, okay? It's hard for me to read at a humongous screen TV. To read words, okay? Unlike Nick, I am not intelligent, okay? I'm the newest member of the Turks, Elena. Thanks to what you did to Reno, we're short-handed. Yes, of course you're short-handed. Heh, maybe one-handed, maybe? Because you could play Final Fantasy with one hand. But because of that, I got promoted to the Turks. Cool. Anyhow, our job is to find out where Sephiroth is headed. Okay, Nick. He says he'll be right back. And to try to stop you every step of the way. Well, that's good to know. Wait a minute. It's the other way around. You're the ones that are getting in our way. Yeah, that's kind of the point, honestly. Elena, you talk too much. Mr. Zhang? No need to tell them about our orders. Sorry, Zhang. I thought I gave you your orders. Now go. Don't forget to file your report. Oh, right. She's a noob, everybody. She doesn't know. This is her first day, okay? Give her some slack, okay? Very well, Rude. Very well. Rude and I will go after Sephiroth. He's heading for Junin Harbor. Elena, you don't seem to understand. Oh, I'm sorry. Go. Don't let Sephiroth get away. Yes, sir. Okay, both Rude and Elena said that. Okay, they're heading their way. Reno said he wanted to see you after the injuries you gave him healed. He wants to show his affection for you all with a new weapon. Ooh, new weapon. Cool. Well then. I guess we'll see Reno again. Tifa, long time no see. Again, guys, this is Arius. Looks like you're safe from the Shinra for a while, now that Sephiroth reappeared. What are you saying? That I should be grateful to Sephiroth? No. I won't be seeing much of you, so take care. Strange, hearing that from you. Well then, stay out of Shinra's way. Okay. See you, Zhang, even though you're a jerk. You slapped a woman, just saying. Yeah, elixir. Hey, that's cool. And an high potion. Nice. That's all we're getting, right? Oh, hang on. Got the mind source. Okay, we got everything in the cave, so we should be good. Let's just use the summon again. Okay. We got this, people. Death Blow! Have you guys ever played that game, Death Blow? Okay, you're all dead. It's a Death Blow. 4 viewers. This is actually more than usual. You usually have like 1 or 2. Sometimes 3. For those of you who are watching, thank you for watching. And tell you what, if you after the stream, what's your most favorite part of the stream? You could just comment below, put the time clock on it, and then everyone could just watch it. Honestly makes it a lot easier for a whole bunch of people who wants to see the best parts of the live stream. And they don't have as much time to see the entire live stream. I mean, honestly, I would suspect most people are busy with their lives, so I actually respect their time. So, honestly, I highly appreciate for them giving me some time to look at my videos, check out my content and all that. So, just, you know, put it there, put the time clock on it, and if there's enough time clocks, I might post a pinned comment on the best of your guys' favorite moments. So if you guys do that, then I'll highly appreciate that. Also, make sure you go ahead to like and subscribe. And once you subscribe, hit that notification bell. It just notifies you if I upload a video, because for some reason YouTube doesn't see enough. Once you hit subscribe, you're not notified. So just hit the notification bell for you guys. And you know, just comment and share. You know, just do the normal stuff that you should normally do. And I highly appreciate if you did all those things. That's more than enough to help me and to help grow this channel. So anyway, yeah, we're at the other side of the cave, and let's go ahead and continue. Let's go ahead into this little place here. Okay, let's go over here. We've been fighting the Shinra in this battlefield for a long time. We've still settled in for a long war with them. Could you spare some time and help us fight them? I mean, sure, the Shinra seem to be pretty big baddies, so yeah, we'll help you. We don't want to sound pushy, so if you're busy with something, why don't you finish that first? Where's Junon, whatever. Let's see. Head north along the coast, keep going a ways, and you'll run into Junon. Terrible reader, guys. Anyway, but be alert, because it sits in the shadows of a small hill. Cool. Let's talk to him again. Blah 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 blah. Let's just say we'll help you. Well, there's some cool stuff in here. Really? Then go on up and they'll fill you in on the details. Cool. Okay, let's just keep going then. Is there anything here? Actually, you know what? This is actually a good setup for another stream. Tell you what, this is what we're gonna do. The next live stream is actually gonna be pretty interesting. Okay? So let's go up here, because I know there's a safe spot here. We just talk to them. Old lady. Now this is something. I never thought anyone would ever climb up here. Your eyes are different. Well, anyhow, any moment now, this will be a battlefield against Shinra. You better get down before you get involved. What do you mean, a battlefield? The Shinra? It appears you have a problem with Shinra too. After all, you climbed up here. Why not listen to what I have to say for a moment? I guess so, sure. Do you know what's at the top of this mountain? A huge bird? Yeah, I mean, there is a huge bird. The reactor and the condor. Yes, that's right, Cloud. You are a smart guy. You are from Soldier, after all. Anyway, on the mountain is a condor and a reactor. It seems the Shinra doesn't like the idea of having a condor on top of the reactor. Why? It's not very logical. It seems there's some type of special materia in the reactor above us. And because the condor came, the Shinra rushed troops here. The military wants to get the condor and all the villagers off this mountain. The condor is now warming its egg, which hatches only once in every few years. We would like to protect the condor from being harmed. New lives? New lives. We must protect the condor egg, right? So, to protect the egg, you gotta protect the reactor? Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to fight Shinra ourselves. That's why we hired soldiers to help us. As our sponsor, you can help us with a contribution or by fighting alongside of us. What do you think? Do you want to join us in our fight? Cloud, why are you still worrying about it? You decide what we're going to do. Alright, yeah, let's do it. This is actually a very fun part of the, a lot of people don't like using this, like doing this, mini game, but personally, I absolutely love it. It's just really fun. Yes, let's do our best. Right. Let me lend a hand too. Cool. And, we're probably going to experiment on that later on. Obviously, we're not going to do the minigame, right now, because it takes a lot of gil to actually do this. And we have a safe spot. Before we save, there's actually a shop here. So let's see if there's anything we can get. Excuse me, guys. There's coffee there. Sometimes you need a good cup of joe. Anyway, let's talk to these people because they have stuff. We like stuff. We don't have enough room for like more than one materia for each person. We could get some more stuff. We could get like 2 more tents. That'll help us a lot. And like a couple more Phoenix Downs. That'll work. Okay, that's all we need really. The shop. So for those of you guys who are interested in the minigame, in order to start it, you need to climb up here. And you need to go up the stairs. And the lookout has its job to check it out. Thanks for accepting. So, shall we let you in our strategy? The enemy has targeted our mountain reactor and will be climbing to reach it. You must set a trap and hire soldiers to protect the place. Well, this is all we have. This village doesn't have any money. Even if we wanted to fight, we can't because we're broke. You need 400 gil to hire 1 soldier. So, if we hire 20 soldiers, we need 800 gil. So as you can see, this takes up a lot of gil to hire soldiers. We need to ask you to use your own money to hire these soldiers. Buy the equipment, set it up, and give the commands. So if you don't have time, could you help us with a donation? If you donate the money, we can hire the soldiers and block the Shinra attacks. We know what we're asking is selfish, but we sent our wives and children to another village, but we're resigned to stay. Let's go back to basics. If the enemy reaches this shed, we'll have to fight them off immediately. It's not the end of the world, but if you use repeatedly, it could be dangerous. Now then, is there anything you wish to ask? And so anyway, this list basically talks about all the stuff. There's like the type of soldiers, the type of enemies, and conditions for victory. Basically, You gotta kill all the enemies inside the map. It's like this really big, like, I don't know, board, I guess you can call it, on the side of the mountain. And you're on the very top of the mountain, and your enemy's at the very low, trying to climb up the mountain. And like they said, they had to go up on top of the shed, which you're in right now. And if the enemies go up to the shed, you have to go outside the shed, and you have to finish off the rest of the enemies. Which isn't that difficult, but you preferably want the soldiers to actually kill on the enemies. So you're basically the backup. It's actually really cool. There's lots of cool soldiers you can have. Like, you can just have a regular soldier who's well-rounded. You can have an attacker, which does a lot of damage, but he doesn't have much defense. Then you have, like, a defender, has lots of defense and HP, but he's not really fast. Then you have, like, healers and archers, and, you know, you have people that set up mines, and, you can also set up traps, like catapults and boulders and all that. And, yeah, it's actually really fun. Especially in the end, you can unlock some more stuff you could use. And, the only downside for this is it takes a lot of money to do this. So, honestly, I would recommend you messing around with this minigame, like, once you are really once you're at the beginning of disc 2 slash, or at least the first time you get to the Condor at disc 2, or at the end of disc 1. That's honestly the recommendation I can give you. And honestly, I would tell you to play this at disc 3, but this minigame isn't available at disc 3. And I kind of wish that there was a possibility of you playing this after disc 3. And there's actually a really good way of playing this minigame, but we're not going to talk about that until, like, you know, a little bit later in the game. Again, I always keep saying a little bit later. Yeah, I don't think we're not gonna do this minigame right now, but I promise you we will do it later on in the future. And I think the first time we're doing it is when, once we get Manipulate, we're gonna go back and get Beta from the Medgar Zulum. And then after we do that, we'll probably have enough cash to do this certain minigame. So stay tuned for that. It's probably we're probably not gonna do this until episode 18 or 20, so keep that in mind. So yeah, you basically need a lot of cash, and honestly, it's fun. Like, I always keep like a save file every time I play a game to play this certain thing, you know. Ready? Wait. Let's wait. So we're not gonna do the activity because, you know, we don't have much cash because we spent it all on certain stuff like the Chocobo lure and all that. So, anyway, again, if you guys want to check it out and kind of check it out for your own self, just, you know, go up to the Condor at, like, end of disc 1, or really the main reason you want to go up here is disc 2. In this game, you will be fighting the Shinra on the mountain eventually if you never do this activity. So, might as well practice once you do the final finale. So, keep that in mind. So, there is that. Let's go ahead and get some rest. We definitely earned it. And we have another thing going on. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, this is a safe spot, and we're going to respect the rule. And I believe this is a good time to end the live stream. So we've done a lot of stuff. We've went through the backstory of Sephiroth and Cloud. We've went through basically Chocobo 101. Really, there's a lot more stuff you can learn. And also, we got a whole bunch of enemy skills, 3 in total, which is good. We got some more items, we got some more, we even got a summon, the very first one. And yeah, that is it for the live stream. So thank you guys for watching. I would like to thank every one of you who are watching. This is actually This is a good live stream. I would think that at least 10 people have watched this in total. And Nick, I am going to check out your channel after this live stream has ended. So I don't know, maybe we could contact each other. And if you play Monster Hunter, hey, maybe we could talk. You probably send me a friend request by now. So I don't know, we might talk later on. For the rest of you, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you go ahead to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And make sure you hit the notification bell if you had subscribed already. And also put in the time clock of your most favorite part of the live stream. I think people would appreciate the best parts of the live stream if they don't have as much time as some other people. So if you do that, I would highly appreciate it. We are going to have a video that's coming out Friday, like we normally do. The schedule is we either have a video or a special, just like a short video slash, fun thing slash, I don't know. Basically, Friday is the main video that we use for Destiny or Monster Hunter. We're probably going to talk about news this week with the Friday video. And we usually have like a short video or random stuff that's not Destiny 2 for Monday. However, really Final Fantasy VII has taken up the mantle for the Monday video, and we basically do live streams every week, every Monday. So yeah, that's the schedule, guys. I really should put this on top of the channel, so I might update you on that. So yeah, also check out my social media stuff. You have my Facebook, you have my Twitter, you have my Twitch, even though I never do Twitch, but hey, I might do some stuff like that eventually. And all the stuff is at the link in the description box down below. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. That is it. God bless. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.